Welcome back, Trinity people. We're getting you ready to meditate with us on Wednesday night. This week, our energy is integrity. Integrity is a powerful energy. It can certainly make your life stronger and more effective, but you have to understand how to build integrity in your life and not just think of it as this thing that you ought to have, which is what most people do. Integrity is a I ought to have it energy. Explaining these energies to you every night is what this channel is all about, so subscribe. Take a moment to subscribe to our channel, like this video, make sure that things like it begin to show up in your news feed over and over again. Let's show you a little exercise that will help explain what I mean about integrity. I'm going to get my punching target out, and Jen's going to have her hands up, which is what you should always do in any sort of crisis situation. If the person's antagonistic or threatening to you in any way, get those hands up somewhere in front of your face, because if you have them down by your sides and somebody suddenly attacks, it's too late. Too late. Just keep them up and give you that sort of, hey, I don't want any trouble, let's stay cool here. Not only does it help maybe de-escalate the other person, it tells them you don't want any trouble, don't come into my space. It makes a very clear barrier. It also looks good on the security cam later. If something goes down, people look at the tape and they go, hey, she was not looking for any trouble here. So have those hands up, and if you get a chance, if the person's attacking you and you're able to get in an attack of your own, you want to just go to town. Just throw as many of those heel palms out there as you can. If we were in Wing Chun, they would call it chain punching. There you go. We're not chain punching, we're sort of chain heel palming over and over again, just laying as much smack down on the person as you can. The problem with this, as you can tell, is that when she's doing that, she leaves herself wide open. But Russell, she had those hands up there. She was protecting herself. Yeah, that's a good place to start. But very often we don't stay there. Once the outside problem becomes the focus, all of our energy comes out here. And her hands are out here, and her attention is out here. And all of this, I'm guarding my face with my hand stuff, went out the window. She abandoned her space to take care of the outside problem. And that is why we don't have a lot of integrity. Thank you, Jen. That was perfect. So, to really embody integrity, you have to make your being more important than the outside doing. When you lose that, when you start extending out and dealing with this problem out here and throwing all of your energy out at the challenge in front of you, you've lost your integrity. Because integrity is about maintaining your space, living within your principles, expressing your heart, being focused on who you are being in this world, not what's getting accomplished out there. That's where we get off track. That's where we lose our integrity. So I'm going to suggest a simple exercise for you. When you have your hands up, if you have a partner and you have one of these, you can use that. If you don't, find a pillow, a big pillow or something, put it in one of the drawers of your chest of drawer and shut it there, and then you can just use that as a target. Or you can, put a blanket on the wall or something like that. But have yourself some target where you're actually making contact. And then watch yourself. Watch yourself and see if your hands don't start going out here and you forget all about this. This is nice and safe. This is protecting your space. This is making you a priority. This is making the outside problem a priority. So take your thumbs and just sort of tick one against the other. When one hand comes out, tick, and make sure that you're feeling that impact right here, maybe 8 inches in front of your face at the maximum. Every time one hand goes forward, tick those thumbs together. Make sure that they are not all out here away from your body, that they're instead staying at least one of them within range to protect your face at all times. Just that simple motion of ticking your thumbs together allows you to keep this balance of, yes, I'm dealing with something outside of me, but I'm also still focused on maintaining my space. What goes on in my space, who I get to be, the protection that I have for me, the value that I carry for me, can never be overridden by this outside thing that must be dealt with. And this simple motion of taking those thumbs together as you do this alternating hand thing allows you to constantly build that sense that no matter what I do out here, I still pay attention in here. If you have that, then you, my friend, are building your integrity. If you think this stuff's cool, stay tuned for more Trinity.